personally attacked by the quarantine pounds. I know it has been a few years since we have gotten out of quarantine, but some of the extra poundage might still be lingering. And that's okay, because you are beautiful no matter what. But if you want to shed some pounds or burn some calories, I have 10 ways that you can actually burn calories. So let's get into it. If you are new here, my name is Vanessa and I am chasing the stage. I am super excited and really proud to be documenting my journey. I have been documenting my journey for over a year. At this point, I am down more than 50 pounds since I started this journey, and I am about 70 pounds down from my heaviest weight, which is crazy to me. And that is the reason why I want to share this knowledge with you. That's why I have this channel, is so I can help you be the best version of yourself and finding a sustainable way to do it. So let's get into it. So it's Butter's birthday today, and we just got done doing a walk, and that reminds me to remind you that even though you might not quite be ready for all of these workouts that I'm going to be telling you about today, you always have walking. That is the one thing that you can control at any given moment. And honestly, if you start with walking 5,000 steps a day, that's a really good place to start. And then maybe go up to 7,000 steps a day, then maybe 10,000 steps a day. And those are all going to be small, attainable, and sustainable habits that you're going to have throughout your life. But we'll get into the other 10 fun, higher calorie workouts that you can get into. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe, because again, I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers or subscribers by the end of 2022, and I haven't even hit 100 yet. So let's get into it. So now we have my favorite workout ever, which is rock climbing. Whether that is belaying or bouldering, either is an option. I prefer bouldering just because then I don't need to have that excuse of, oh, well, I didn't have somebody to belay me, so I can't go climbing. Bouldering is just your body, and you crawl up a wall. That burns about 680 calories per hour. And again, the reason why I love rock climbing so much is that it's really empowering. You tend to have this internal fight with yourself of, I can't move my foot there. And then it's only 4 inches, and you're like, bish, please, you can move that 4 inches. And then you just keep doing that. And I find myself trying to talk myself down, or I did. And then you finally break through that, and then you're golden. So highly recommend rock climbing. Another favorite of a lot of my friends, actually, which is rollerblading or roller skating. I think it's super underrated because we all did it whenever we were growing up in the roller rinks and stuff. I sadly wasn't a huge roller rink rat, but my mom was, and she loves she loves roller skating. And again, that's a fun way to get out with your friends, a fun way to just roll around, and it burns 683 calories, so keep that in mind. This one is a big one for a lot of men and women, but what I've seen primarily has been men and boys playing basketball. Hour of basketball can burn over 700 calories, and that is, again, a great way to get with your friends, a great way to have nostalgia in your life, a great way to get that movement in and not think about it, The next one is flag football. So again, another nostalgic game, another way to get out with your friends. I mean, I remember whenever I lived in San Francisco, we would always bring our football to Dolores Park and we would play. And again, that it's a way to get moving and balance that fitness and fun. So flag football would burn about 728 calories per hour. Tennis singles burns 728 calories. I remember I had a babysitter, Miss B, and she loved tennis, and so she would always take me whenever I was growing up, and I always had a lot of fun. I'm not the best at it. Again, I mean, we talked about racquetball last week, but I would definitely be willing to learn a little bit more. Me and Eli have tried, but we just fall short. I know I might get a lot of heat for this one because a lot of people don't like running, but running/jogging at about a 5 mile/hour pace burns about 755 calories per hour. So a good way that I incorporate running into my routine is using the Peloton app, because they do kind of control intervals, especially if you wanted to just like start doing that, or if you want to hear motivational speaks like in your head the entire time and some good music. That's my suggestion. This one is a good one. I absolutely loved doing this. I hated conditioning when I was in water polo and swimming or cheerleading, but I loved bleacher runs. I don't know why. I'm a weirdo. It terrified me, but it was challenging. So running upstairs would be a good 819 calories per hour if you are at a moderate pace the entire time. This one you can go to high schools, community lab, or community tracks. You could do college stairs. You can find stairs in your house if you have stairs. We obviously don't. It's a one-story, but if you did and you had that luxury, then use them. Taekwondo is another really high intensity workout that you can kind of start incorporating. I feel like Taekwondo and Jiu-Jitsu have been extremely popular in the last couple of years, and there's good reason, because you burn a lot of calories, you feel empowered. It's something that I want to do, but I haven't yet, and that burns about 937 calories per hour. We talked about this before, but this one is jump roping at about an 8 mile/hour type of jump. Burns over 1,000 calories per hour. Again, usually you can just have a jump rope in your backpack or under your seat or something, and it costs about $10. So if you really just want to start getting somewhere, start with jump roping. You might not be able to do an hour straight, but maybe you start with 100 jump ropes a day. Then you go to 200 jump ropes a day. Maybe you do 200 jump ropes 4 times a day. And that's a good way to start, like, just incorporating more intensity, more volume, and again, that movement that is important. And then there's running, also at an 8 mile/hour. That would be over 1,000 calories as well. Again, utilizing Peloton, utilizing a good playlist, any of those things. Motivational speaks, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I post daily to my blog, and I always post a motivational video and then just some basic updates from my day, like how I'm feeling and everything like that. How I'm feeling, what my weigh-in is, and then my morning thoughts and my morning goals. So if you want to start getting into that motivational groove, don't forget to subscribe there too. But if anything, definitely subscribe here on my YouTubes. And that wraps it up for today's YouTube video. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget your thick and thin mitts, which are movement, intake, hydrate, tracking, and sleep. Those 5 things are all small habits that you are incorporating 1% and just keep getting better each and every day. And those small changes will make a huge impact on your life, so don't discredit them. Next week, we will be talking about top 12 reasons why you might be failing at fitness. I'm really excited to talk about it. And then we will also kind of go into my transformation, because I made a lot of mistakes in the past as well, and I also didn't commit to myself completely before. But I'm changed now, so again, so happy that you're here with me, so happy that you are on this journey with me. If there is anything that you would like me to talk about in future videos, please let me know, and then drop that down below. I forgot to talk about the code word. So if you're still listening, the code word is butter, because it's your birthday. And I am just so thankful for this little brat. But thank you all so much. Through thick and thin, I love you all so much. Mwah!